Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Aisha Nazir. The topic of today's lecture is virtual memory. We know that there are two main memories as primary or secondary memory, but there is another important memory, that is virtual memory, that increases the speed of the processor. So basically what virtual memory is, why we need virtual memory as we have RAM and ROM in computers. So why we need that? Let's explore the answer of these questions. Memory types. There are two types of memory in computer system. The first one is the primary memory, that is random access memory or read-only memory. We know that the RAM is a physical memory. This is used to perform operations in a computer. When we open any program, any application in the computer, it first loads into the hard disk, and to execute the program, then it loads into the RAM. As much as RAM we have, as faster as your computer will be. While the read-only memory contains the startup instructions of the computer system. ROM is non-volatile, while RAM is volatile memory. Another type of memory is secondary memory, that is hard disk. When we open any application, any program, it's first opened in hard disk, and from hard disk it moves to RAM. These are the main memories. But other than that, there is another memory, that is the third memory, and it is known as virtual memory. In start, if you remember, RAM was so expensive. As we have to perform high computational operations, high speed processing, if we have to perform high speed operations, complex calculations, then we need more RAM. But RAM was so expensive. So to perform operations at high speed, we need more RAM. In short, more RAM, more speed. But if we want fast speed computer but don't want to purchase more RAM, then we can easily solve this problem with virtual memory. Then developers introduced the concept of virtual memory. With virtual memory, we can double the RAM, means double the speed, without purchasing the new RAM chips. With the help of virtual memory, we can execute larger programs easily because it doubles the RAM. With virtual memory, we never need to upgrade our system or never need to purchase more RAM, as we can do the same task with the help of virtual memory. So first, we need to know that why we need virtual memory. What was the purpose? What caused the third memory that we need? That is virtual memory. So why we need virtual memory? There are many reasons that we need such memory. Like the first reason was RAM is expensive. So it was very difficult in the start to purchase more RAM to make your system more smarter and faster. So RAM was the first reason to need such memory on which we have never to spend money, and that would be cheaper. The second reason of developing the virtual memory is that RAM supports multiprocessing. What means by multiprocessing? It performs multiple tasks simultaneously. So we need RAM. Multiprocessing means run multiple applications at the same time, like as we open the Microsoft Word Internet Explorer, Microsoft Excel, and Photoshop, and doing some tasks at the same time. And we need all these applications to open and run at the same time simultaneously. So this is called multiprocessing because we are running all these applications at the same time. RAM support us to perform multiprocessing, multitasking at the same time. Multiple processes running at the same time cause RAM shortage. As there are multiple programs run at the same time, so it consumes more RAM. Resultantly, there is a RAM shortage in computer system. After RAM shortage, no any other application can be started or run in computer. In this situation, computers often stuck and hang many times, and it decreases the performance of the computer, and it slow down the operations of the computer. Computers slow down just because of the shortage of RAM, because RAM is full. The third reason to explore the virtual memory is when we open a program, it loads in secondary memory. That is hard disk. We all know that. A program needs to load into RAM from hard disk to execute. But what if RAM is full or there is no space in memory to run the application, to execute the application? Then what we will do? Then we will use virtual memory. So what is virtual memory? Virtual memory is a memory management technique of operating system which solves the problem of memory shortage of RAM by using hardware and software in such a way that it transfers program from physical memory, that is RAM, to logical memory, that is virtual memory. Memory can run out when multiple programs run simultaneously. So we need virtual memory to make the processor system function properly. Operating system use a section of hard disk and act as random access memory temporarily. What it means? How the operating system use the hard disk? Is it means that operating system convert the hard disk as a virtual memory? Let's see. Virtual memory is basically an area of hard disk that works as virtual memory temporarily. It's a virtual memory. Keep in mind, as the name suggests, virtual means it's logical memory. It's not physical memory. It's not tangible, right? So virtual shows that it's a logical memory. It's not a physical memory. So virtual memory is a software, not a hardware. What will happen? Our operating system will took some area of hard disk and make it RAM temporarily. This area, this mechanism is known as virtual memory. How it will work? Basically, operating system will move some processes from RAM to virtual memory storage space. The processes that are minimized in our window, that are not currently in use. So operating system prioritize all the processes. It will move the low priority task or the low priority applications, the applications that are not currently in use. It will move such files, such processes, such applications, such programs to the virtual memory storage space, that is a hard disk part, and the processes that are in hard disk in waiting state will move to RAM. In this way, the other new applications will got chance to load into the RAM and perform operations. Operating system prioritize each process and low priority programs will move to virtual memory. Operating system is basically creating room for new applications, for new programs. RAM sends low priority data to virtual memory temporarily and free space to increase the speed of computer. All software that are minimized in our window and we are not currently using them, operating system move these processes to virtual memory and giving chance to other applications, other programs to load into the RAM for execution. Let's understand the concept of virtual memory with some graphics. As you can see in this picture, here is the RAM. In the RAM, there are three processes that are currently in use: P1, P2 and P3. P1 occupies 3 slots while P2 occupies 2 slots and P3 occupies 2 slots. It means that P1 is the heavier, bigger application than the P2 and P3. So in this way the RAM is full. If you look in the hard disk, there is a P3 process that is waiting for the RAM for execution. In this way, the operating system will prioritize all these processes and see which processes are not currently in use. It will move these processes to the virtual memory, and the process 4 that is in waiting state will load into the RAM and will start execution. Here you can see that the operating systems moves the process 1 to virtual memory, that is a part of hard disk. It will move the P1 process or P2 or P3 is not currently in use to the virtual memory. Virtual memory holds it up till the RAM again request for the P1, and it loads P2 into the RAM, and the RAM will start executing P4, P2 and P3 simultaneously while P1 is in virtual memory. When any of these tasks will be completed, then the RAM again requests to virtual memory to send back P1 into the RAM. Or when the RAM needs the P1 process, it will request the virtual memory to send back P1 into the RAM. So in this way, the virtual memory works. In short, virtual memory is a third memory other than the RAM and hard disk. It holds the data temporarily. It moves the data from RAM. It moves the processes from RAM to the virtually temporarily to make room, to make space, to create the space in the RAM for the new applications. In this way, it will increase the speed of the processing. Computer will never hang or stuck, and the processing power will be increased. In this way, our systems functions properly. So hopefully you understand the concept of what is virtual memory. In the next lecture, we will see two different ways of managing the virtual memory, that is paging and segmentation. Thank you very much.